Did you know there are 5 simple animal exercises that can help fix 95% of your daily aches, stiffness, and balance problems, even if you're over 72? If getting out of a chair feels harder than it used to, if your back or knees always seem a little sore, or if you're scared of falling or moving wrong, stay with me. These 5 moves are gentle, low impact, and you can do them right at home. And before we start, if you're over 72 and serious about staying independent and strong, tap that subscribe button and like this video so YouTube keeps showing you helpful content like this. Alright? Let's jump right in with our first movement, the bear crawl senior version. Now, you might be thinking, Simon, I'm not crawling around on the floor like a kid, but hear me out. This one movement can wake up your core, protect your shoulders, and sharpen your coordination in a way most senior exercises never do. And yes, we're going to make it safe and doable if you're in your 70s, 80s, or even 90s. You don't need a gym. You can do this right in your hallway, your living room, or even outside on a flat patch of grass. And if you spend a lot of time sitting watching TV, on the computer, reading, this is exactly the type of movement your body is begging for. So here's how to do a safe bear crawl if you're over 702A. Start on your hands and knees on a soft surface, a mat, carpet, or folded towel under your knees. Place your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. If getting on the floor is hard, you can start with your hands on a sturdy couch or bench and your knees on the floor. That makes it easier on your shoulders and wrists. From here, gently lift your knees just an inch or two off the ground. Keep your back flat, head in line with your spine, and your belly lightly pulled in. Now move forward slowly by stepping your right hand and left knee a little bit forward, then your left hand and right knee. Think small steps, smooth breathing, no rush. If you're just starting out, aim for 10-15 seconds of crawling or about 5-10 small steps, then rest. Over time, work your way up to 20-30 feet or 3-4 rounds of 10 to 15 seconds. You'll probably notice this right away. Your shoulders feel like they're working to support you. Your core feels tight, like you're wearing a gentle belt. And you might be breathing a little harder than you expected. That's good. That means you're waking things up. The bear crawl builds incredible shoulder stability because your shoulders have to hold you while your arms move. It strengthens your core in a way sit-ups and basic chair exercises don't, because you're keeping your spine stable while your arms and legs move. It improves your coordination and brain-body connection because opposite arms and legs are moving together in a rhythm. And here's something most people don't realize: this kind of crawling pattern is how humans naturally moved as babies. Before we started spending all day in chairs, you're basically reminding your body how to move the way it was designed to. Quick pause here. If this already feels helpful, hit that like button so I know to make more videos like this for people over 72. And let me know in the comments how old you are and which exercise you're most excited to try. I read every comment, and it helps me tailor these videos for you. Alright, now that we've woken up your core and shoulders, let's shift the focus down to the lower body with the duck walk senior friendly version. This exercise is fantastic for building leg strength, improving knee health, opening up tight hips, and keeping you steady when you walk or go upstairs. These are the exact areas that usually cause trouble as we age: weak quads, tight hips, and unstable knees. When those get weak, simple things like standing up from a low chair, getting off the toilet, or stepping off a curb can start to feel scary. The duck walk helps strengthen your quadriceps, glutes, and all those small stabilizer muscles around your knees and hips. That means more support, less wobble, and better control. If walking feels like a challenge, if you've had knee pain or stiffness, this movement, done at your level, is a powerful way to feel younger and stronger on your feet. Here's how to do a duck walk if you're over 72. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, close to a wall, counter, or the back of a sturdy chair so you can use it for balance if needed. Slowly bend your knees and squat down only as far as feels comfortable. Keep your chest up, look forward, and keep most of your weight in your heels, not your toes. If your knees are sensitive, you might only go a few inches down at first. That's totally fine. From that mini or mid-squat position, start taking small steps forward, staying low. Take your time, no need to rush or take big steps. Try 5-10 small steps forward, then stand up, rest, and if you feel okay, do another round. If space is tight, you can do a few steps forward and then a few steps back. As you get stronger and your joints loosen up, you can slowly go a little lower in your squat and add a couple more steps. You're going to feel this: your quads working on the front of your thighs, your glutes kicking in to keep you stable, your hips opening up as you stay in that lowered position. If it feels too hard, use both hands on a counter or chair for support. Don't go as low, and start with just 3-5 steps at a time. The duck walk is incredible for knee health because it strengthens the muscles that hold your knee in proper alignment. A lot of knee pain in older adults comes from weak stabilizers, not old age. This movement helps fix that. And when your legs get stronger and your knees feel more supported, everyday things like climbing stairs, getting out of your car, or rising from a low couch can start to feel a lot easier. Quick hook here, we've covered 2 exercises so far, and by the end of this video, you'll have all 5 animal moves, plus a simple routine you can follow 3 times a week. If you want to keep your independence and stay out of the fall risk category, don't skip the last exercise. It's the one that builds the mental and physical toughness that protects you long term. But right now, let's move to the 3rd animal exercise, the crab walk modified for seniors. At first glance, it might look like you're just walking backward on all 4s, but this one is a full body move. It strengthens your shoulders and the back of your arms, your triceps. It challenges your core and balance. And it wakes up the entire backside of your body, which gets weak from sitting. Strong triceps and shoulders matter more than people think. They help you push yourself up from a chair or bed, catch yourself if you start to fall, and use your arms to help your legs when you're tired. Here's how to perform the senior crab walk. Sit on the ground with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. If getting to the floor is tough, you can start by practicing just the tabletop hold next to a couch so you can use it to help you get up and down. Place your hands behind you with your fingers pointing toward your body or slightly turned out, whichever feels better on your wrists. Press through your hands and feet to lift your hips off the ground. Your body should look like a little tabletop. Hips up, chest open, eyes forward or slightly up. From here, start walking backward by moving your right hand and left foot a little bit, then your left hand and right foot. Keep your steps small and controlled. Focus on keeping your hips lifted the whole time. If they start dropping, stop, rest, then reset. At first, aim for 5 to 8 small steps, backward or 10-15 seconds of movement, then rest and repeat 1 to 3 times depending on how you feel. This exercise is especially good if you've done a lot of pushing in life, like pushing yourself out of chairs, using walkers, or even doing wall push-ups. It balances the front of your body by working the back of your shoulders and arms in a different way. Plus, it's one of the few movements that really hits your triceps without any equipment. Before we move on to the 4th exercise, a quick soft reminder. If you're finding these modifications helpful for your age group, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I share step-by-step routines for people over 72 who want to move better, hurt less, and stay independent. And drop a comment telling me which exercise feels the most challenging so far. That helps me know what to break down in future videos. Now, let's shift gears and get into a movement that builds the one thing most people over 72 are quietly losing every year: explosive power. This fourth animal exercise is the bunny hop senior safe version. Now, you might be thinking, no way, jumping at my age. That sounds like a broken hip waiting to happen. I get it. But here's the truth. You don't have to jump high to train power. You just have to move a little quicker than usual, with good control. We're going to keep this low impact, joint friendly, and totally adjustable to your comfort level. Why does this matter? Because as we age, we don't just lose strength, we lose speed and reaction time. That's why catching yourself when you trip gets harder, moving out of the way quickly feels scary, and getting up from a chair can feel like fighting gravity. The bunny hop helps wake up those fast, twitch muscle fibers in your legs, the ones that handle quick, powerful movements. Those fibers are the first to go if you don't use them, which is why so many older adults feel slow and sluggish. So, let's make a safe version for you. You're going to start with mini hops, not big jumps. Stand with your feet about hip-width apart, near a counter, wall, or sturdy chair that you can lightly touch for balance if needed. Bend your knees slightly, like you're doing a small half squat. Keep your chest up and your weight centered over both feet. From here, push gently through the balls of your feet and do a tiny hop. Even if your feet barely leave the floor, you can think of it as more of a quick spring than a big jump. Land softly with your knees slightly bent. Avoid slamming your heels down or landing with straight legs. For many people over 72, especially if you have joint issues, the beginner version looks like this. Bend your knees a little, quickly rise up onto your toes, and then lower back down, and repeat that quick rise 5-10 times. That alone trains power without your feet ever leaving the floor. As you get more comfortable and your joints feel okay, you can turn those quick rises into small hops, just an inch or two off the ground. To start, aim for 2 sets of 5 to 8 mini hops or quick rises. Rest between sets until your breathing calms down. Over time, you can build up to 10-15 reps per set, but you never need to jump far or high for this to work. Key things to remember: keep your chest upright, use your arms to help you, swing them gently forward as you hop, and focus on soft, quiet landings. The bunny hop helps you stay quicker on your feet, more steady when you step off a curb or catch your toe on something, and more confident that your legs can still move fast when they need to. And confidence is huge at your age. When you trust your body, you move more. When you move more, you stay independent longer. Hook here, we've covered 4 animal exercises so far, and the last one might be the most important for your long-term independence. It builds leg strength, balance, and mental toughness all at once, and you don't even have to move. So don't click away yet. Before we get to that, if you're finding value so far, tap the like button. It tells YouTube to show this to more people your age who need help staying strong and mobile. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next videos in this series. Now, let's move into the 5th and final animal inspired exercise, the horse stance. This one is a static hold, meaning you're not moving, but your muscles are working hard the whole time. It targets your legs, glutes, core, and your mind. This is one of the best exercises you can do for balance, stability, and endurance. 3 things that keep you from falling and help you stay strong doing everyday tasks. If your legs get tired easily, if standing in line or walking for a few minutes wears you out, if you feel wobbly when you stand up from a chair, this stance is a must. Here's how to do the horse stance if you're over 72. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, about 1.5 to 2 times as wide as your shoulders. Toes should point slightly outward. Slowly bend your knees and lower your hips like you're sitting down onto a high stool. You don't have to go super low. Go only as far as you can comfortably handle. Keep your chest up, your back straight, and your belly gently braced. You can hold your hands in front of your chest or lightly rest them on a counter or the back of a chair for balance. Hold this position for 10 or 20 seconds to start. As you get stronger, you can build up to 30-60 seconds. Make sure your knees stay lined up over your toes, not caving inward. Your weight is spread evenly through both feet, and your heels stay on the ground. You will feel your legs burning. That's normal. That's your muscles working and getting stronger. If it's too hard, don't go as low. Use a chair or counter for support, and start with just 2-3 holds of 10 seconds each. If it starts to feel easier over time, go a little lower, hold a little longer, and eventually you could even hold light weights at your chest. But only after you've mastered the basic stance. The horse stance is famous in martial arts because it builds leg strength and mental grit. For you, it can be the difference between feeling shaky when you stand versus feeling solid and planted on your feet. It teaches your body to stay stable under tension, which carries over to almost everything: stepping into a bathtub, walking upstairs, catching yourself if you stumble. Now that you've learned all 5 animal exercises, let me show you how to combine them into a simple 20 to 25-minute workout you can do 3 times a week. Do this routine 2 or 3 times per week, with at least 1 rest day in between. Bear crawl senior version 223 sets of 10 to 15 seconds or 5-10 small steps. Rest about 45-60 seconds between sets. Focus on keeping your back flat and your core tight. Duck walk senior version 2 sets of 5-10 small steps. Use a counter or chair for balance if needed. Stay in a small to medium squat, only as low as feels safe. Crab walk senior version 103 sets of 10 to 15 seconds or 5-8 backward steps. Keep your hips lifted as best you can. Rest and reset if your shoulders or wrists get tired. Bunny hop senior safe power work 2 sets of 5-10 mini hops or quick toe rises. Focus on soft landings and control, not height or distance. Horse stance 203 holds of 10-30 seconds. Keep your knees tracking over your toes, chest up, back straight. Always listen to your body. If anything feels sharp, painful, or wrong, stop that movement and either shorten the range of motion or skip it and talk with your doctor or physical therapist. Done consistently, this routine can help you move with less pain, feel steadier on your feet, get in and out of chairs and cars more easily, and stay active and independent longer. Let's talk for a moment about why these animal exercises are often better for people over 72 than just using machines at the gym. First, they're all compound movements. They work multiple muscle groups at once. That's how your body works in real life. You're not just training a bicep or a quad. You're training your whole body to move as one unit. Second, they build functional strength. The strength you gain from bear crawls, duck walks, and horse stance directly transfers to real-world tasks: getting up off the floor, moving around the house, gardening, playing with grandkids, even carrying groceries. Third, they restore natural movement patterns. We spend so much time sitting in chairs that our bodies forget how to bend, crawl, squat, and stabilize. These exercises gently remind your body how it was designed to move. Fourth, they're scalable. Whether you're 72 or 92, using a walker or still pretty active, you can adjust time, depth of squat, distance, and speed to match your current level. Fifth, they require no equipment. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need fancy gear. Just a little open space, maybe a soft mat, and your own body weight. And there's a mental side too. Holding the horse stance when your legs want to quit builds mental toughness. Coordinating opposite arms and legs in the bear crawl sharpens your focus. Doing even tiny bunny hops can restore your belief that, hey, my body can still move fast. Now, A few common mistakes to avoid with bear crawls: don't let your hips sag or stick way up. Keep your back flat. Move slow and controlled. With duck walks, don't let your heels come off the floor or your chest collapse forward. Keep your chest up, heels down, and only squat as low as feels okay. With crab walks, don't let your hips drop all the way toward the ground. Keep them lifted as best you can, even if it's just a little. With bunny hops, never land with stiff, straight knees. Always bend your knees and land softly. With horse stance, don't let your knees cave inward. Gently push them out so they line up with your toes. Here's a simple progression plan: weeks 1-2. Focus on learning the movements. Don't worry about time or distance. Just get comfortable. Weeks 3-4. Add a few seconds, a few steps, or one extra set where it feels right. Weeks 5-6. Focus on smoother, more controlled movement and better posture. Weeks 7-8. If you feel ready, go a bit lower in your squats, hold a little longer, or add a tiny bit more speed to your bear crawls and bunny hops. Always with control. 3 times per week for 20 to 25 minutes is all it takes. Most people spend more time than that just scrolling on their phones or watching TV. The return on that small time investment is huge: less pain, better balance, more strength, and a lot more confidence in your body. If you found this video helpful, do 2 quick things for me. Hit the like button so more people over 72 can find this and start moving better, and subscribe and turn on notifications, because I'll be posting more simple, step-by-step routines made specifically for your age group. And in the comments, tell me which of these 5 animal exercises do you want a full, detailed follow-along video for: bear crawl, duck walk, crab walk, bunny hop, or horse stance. Your answer will help me decide what to make next for you. It's never too late to move better. It's never too late to feel stronger. And it's definitely never too late to start. Now it's your turn. Pick 1 or 2 of these exercises and try them today.